So today I'm going to talk to you about a question that I get all the time, and that is pre-foreclosures. So the question that I actually get is, Lee, I'm looking on Zillow and I see all these homes for sale and they're little blue dots and they say pre-foreclosure. Well, those homes actually aren't on the market. What those are homes that have fallen behind, or property owners that have fallen behind on their payments, and they've received a notice of default from their bank saying that they are getting ready to foreclose on that property. So I'm gonna give you 7 tips today if you're in that situation, which is a tough one, to maybe help you out and give you some different options. So number 1, if you're behind on your payments and you get a notice of default, you really wanna first reach out to your friends and family for a personal loan. I know it's difficult, but it's even more difficult to go through the process of losing your house. And it's just something that you don't want to delay. The notice of default is very, very time sensitive. So once you get that, you should reach out to a real estate agent or your bank right away. Don't delay it. Number 2, if you're in an equity position, you can list the property. So if you're 3-4 months behind in your payments, we can sell the property and catch you up on your back payments with the proceeds from the sale, if you're in a good equity position. So you don't want to delay here either, because what I have seen in the past is people get a hold of me pretty late in the notice of default process, and all those late payments start eating up the equity. Not only does your payment stick on the loan, there's penalties and fines and daily interest charged on that loan, which takes away from the equity that you built up over years and years. So you want to make sure to address that right away. Number 3 is a loan modification, and this is something that you have to qualify for from the bank, but you would give them a call and see if you are able to do a loan modification. And in most cases, what that means is that you would take your back payments and tack that on the end of your loan and continue paying on. Now you can only do that once or twice, and it's different for every bank because they check to make sure that you're still in the position to do that, but that is an option as well. We've got number 4, which no one has actually taken me up on, but that is to rent the property out. So if you've been on the property for quite a while, you probably have a lower mortgage payment. And if you're behind, what you can do is step out of that property and rent it out and cash flow a little bit while you build up the money to catch up on those mortgage payments. We've got number 5, and that is a cash offer. So if you're in a good spot and you have some equity on the home, we can offer you a cash offer, and it's gonna be a little bit below market value, but the pluses to that is the home doesn't have to go on the market, it's quick, it closes in about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on if you have an HOA or not, and you're done with it. You can walk away from the home, unfortunately, and all the stress, and get that off your back. Number 6 is a subject to or creative financing. Now this is something that is on a case-by-case scenario, and it's something that we would need to talk with a professional about. But if you're in this situation and none of the above solutions fit, then maybe this is the one for you. We've also got number 7, which is renovate and list. And the pushback I get on this is that, Lee, we won't have enough time to renovate and list the property before the bank forecloses on the home. And if you call me right away, basically what I do, the first thing I do is write a letter to the bank saying that we are under contract and putting the home on the market. And I can work with most banks. It depends on the relationship that you have with them, how bad you are in default. But most of the times they work it out because they want to get paid off. And if I'm putting improvements into the property to sell, they usually work with me. It's not a guarantee every time, and it's definitely something you need to involve me in right away. But let's see if we can make that happen. And I said there's 7 options to help you out. The 8th is, unfortunately, it's bankruptcy. And I have a few good lawyers that I could refer you to if you're in that position. But every deal that I've been involved with that was a notice of default or pre-foreclosure, we have been able to beat bankruptcy. So don't hesitate. It would be totally confidential. We could talk about all your options, and I really do want to help you out. So I look forward to hearing from you. I'll talk to you soon.